Hello, and welcome to week 4 of our ethics class. This week we are going to be discussing some very hot topics, so I'll ask you in our discussion forums to be very sensitive to other people's points of view. These topics that we'll be covering this week are usually very hard to discuss for some people because they've experienced a lot of prejudice. So I bet you're wondering what we're going to be talking about. We'll be discussing abortion, marriage rights, homosexuality, and sexual freedom. Everybody has their own point of view on these topics, and it often isn't all the way to one side or the other, but somewhere in the middle, a more moderate position. So we'll be taking a look at some extreme views as well as some more moderate views on all of the topics at hand. So when you're responding to your classmates, please be aware that they hold their views just as strongly as you do about these topics. And if we can be sensitive, I think we'll have a very lively, informative, and interesting discussion as we go through and determine women's rights, homosexual rights, sexual freedom, and how much do we allow? Is there too much in our society today? Or is there too little in American society? Some people have argued that the United States as a culture doesn't allow enough sexual freedom. However, we tend to be more progressive than some cultures on issues of homosexuality. So we'll be investigating the text that will present the arguments for and against these topics. But I also encourage you to research some current events and the laws that are going on. Every day new states are discussing issues of gay marriage. And so take a look at your own state to see what the current laws and rights are for gay marriage. The other thing that we'll be doing this week is posting a rough draft of our research paper. So for assignment 2, you're going to be completing a partial draft. I'll be reviewing the draft and giving you comments, and then you'll be revising the draft to turn in during week 6, our final week of the course. So please go ahead and email me if you have any questions this week, and I'd be happy to work with you. Have a great week.